Hello everyone, my name is Man of Stage, and welcome to a new series, Sabbat of the Witch. This game came highly recommended based off of several comments from previous videos, and was the second poll winner that we did, about 5 months ago at this point. A little embarrassing it's taken us this long to get around to it, but what can you do? But I know this is a very popular visual novel. Serum Prince has said multiple times that he loves this game. But it is because he has already played it that I'm actually just going to be playing through it by myself. I'm looking forward to learning more about it. I don't know a whole lot about it other than what I've read from the synopsis, knowing that the protagonist has some strange abilities to sense the emotions of others, while there are some other interesting powers that come up with Nene, I believe. Hijinks ensue. And if this title screen is any indication, I have the feeling I'm going to be very busy with some of the editing work. That's okay. I'm ready to check this out. I'm looking forward to it. I got an achievement just for starting the game. Off to a glorious start. It happened during lunch break as I was walking back to class from the restroom. Carried by the chilly autumnal winds, a cute voice calls out to me from behind. What is it? I turn around to find a girl from my class looking up at me with glossy eyes. Her cute looks have won over every guy in our class. With summer break behind us and September looming, unforgettable bonds have been forged between many of us. So this cute girl stopping me can only mean one thing. Okay. Oh no. We're already being asked to do stuff, and this girl doesn't even have a face. I hope you weren't expecting a confession. Popular girls have better things to do than ask out a nobody like me. Doing something with your family or something? That is very cryptic. Also, I need to do some audio adjustments. Oh wow, sounds serious. Well, when you look up at me with those big doe eyes that I can't see, what else could I say but, okay. She tilts her head to the side and looks at me with puppy dog eyes while playfully sticking out her tongue. I figured it was going to be something like that. I'm well aware of how phony her cutesy expression is. I know it's phony, but that doesn't change how cute I still think it is. But I don't know anything about library committee work. Oh, data entry. Okay, I can do that. Oh, you're registering books into the library catalog. Huh. Well, I guess it can't be that hard if it's just simple data entry. Who are you, Princess Leia? Okay, I'll do it if that's all there is to it. Okay. It's no big deal. The girl happily skips her way back to our classroom, now that she's off the hook. I'm being used, aren't I? I had a hunch, but I felt pressured to say yes since I've helped a lot of the other girls in our class already. This one is pretty high on the girl's social ladder, which makes turning her down and getting on her bad side a scary prospect. Maybe I agreed a little too quickly, though. I sure did, guy. For a library committee member, yeah. Apparently there's something important going on today that she can't put off. I guess.
それ多分騙されてるぞ。秋田って合コンクイーンじゃん。幼児って絶対合コンだぞ。教室でセッティングの話もしてたから。
You sound familiar. What else have you been in? I need to look and see which voice actors have been in previous games and see how many titles I recognize. Oh, a mixer. I see. I suppose that does involve her future in a way.
もしかして気づいてたのか
Kind of. I didn't know what exactly she was doing, but I did have the feeling it wasn't as important as she made it sound. Considering how blatantly phony her cutesy expression was, it's questionable if she was even trying to hide it. She just knew I'd say yes, and she was like, I can put this in at half-ass. Hell, quarter-ass maybe. Plus, I perceived a medicine-like taste. The taste of lies. Ooh, special ability.
分かってるならちゃんと断れって。
Well, I could have, but I just figured I may as well do it if she already has other plans.
修二、お前な。
Yeah. The name of this exasperated fellow is Kaido Hideki. He's a classmate that I chat a lot with. We're basically friends. Basically friends. We may be something other than friends, I don't really know. Casual acquaintances?
その流されまくる癖、なんとかした方がいいぞ、本当に。
Okay, this is gonna bug me. I'm gonna look this up. Okay, shoot, no wonder it took me a minute. He was Kakeru, wasn't he? In 9-9. We didn't play with the voice on that much, so I didn't have enough time to recognize it. I was like, that sounds so familiar, but I can't place it. There it is. I had to look it up. It was gonna drive me insane. An intense sourest taste spreads in my mouth as Kaido looks at me strangely. The sourness is so intense that I almost grimace, but I manage to fake a smile instead. I'm perfectly aware of that myself, you know.
俺が言ってやろうか?
No. Don't bother. I appreciate the offer, but I'm not a little child. I'm perfectly capable of saying no when I really don't want to do something. That sounds like something that somebody who can't say no says.
そう言って、断ってる姿を見たことないぞ。
You see, I recognize it, because I used to be that person. I still kind of am. Well, I don't have much to do after school anyway, and it's not like people ask me for help every day. They do.
だからって遊びに行くやつのために、お前が仕事をする必要はないだろう。で、このやりとりも何度したことか。もう言い飽きたよ、俺。
Is that why the sour taste? Sorry. It's not like I'm Mr. Nice Guy, but I have a bad habit. The habit of ignoring my own feelings and just going with the flow. I find it hard to turn people down as a result.
そこまで堅くなに断れないのって、もしかして何か理由があるのか?
Not really. I don't have any good reason for it. I just figured that being nice to girls could come in handy someday.
そんなこっちゃお前、キャトルミューティレーションられるぞ。エウリアンに。
I mean, if they're all like that, yeah, probably. I'm obviously not going to be as lax with my money. It's just... I can't stand that awkwardness you get when turning people down. Anyway, it's different when I have something to do myself, but I don't mind helping when I'm free.
マジで将来詐欺にあって大変な目に遭うぞ、お前。
Yeah, you're probably right.
簡単に想像できるな、そういう姿。それは確かに怖いね。
だろ？若菜ちゃんもそう思うだろ？
Ah, so you are the famous Wakana. I know from many previous conversations that you are quite popular. For the number of times that Siren Prince has referenced this character.
うん。星名が人の頼みを断らないのって普通じゃないと思う。もしかして何か秘密があるんじゃない?
I'm hiding something from everybody. Even myself. My heart skips a beat when I hear Karaya Wakana, one of my few friends. Okay, so the other one's probably a friend, but she actually is a friend. I really am hiding something. Something I've never told Kaido or Karaya, despite being friends. Something I don't want them to know specifically because we're friends.
秘密？それってどういうことだよ、若菜ちゃん。
もしかしたらあれなんじゃない？星名ってド M なんじゃない?
That certainly is a speculation. That's a rather extreme assumption.
ド M だと？なるほど。学内で興奮するために他人の仕事を引き受けていたのか。まさか習字が M だったなんて。
You know, actually, that fits better than it should.
なんだ、同志じゃないですか。
Oh no. Keep your fetishes to yourself, dude. You're freaking me out.
あれ？人にこき使われて興奮をしてしまう特殊な性的思考を持ってるんじゃないの?
It really stings to see you so genuinely confused by that. And really, girls shouldn't talk about fetishes in broad daylight. Hey man, don't kink shame.
男女差別？女の子だって性的な話ぐらいするさ。
Yeah, there you go. Sure, but usually you keep that sort of talk between girls. You got the hots for me or something? I don't know.
またまた、そんな期待強ほども持ってないくせに。
でも確かに女子って男を勘違いさせるようなことをさらりと口にするよな。
That's not hard to do at all.
意識してないからこそさらりとしてるってこと。ただの話題提供でしかないよ。深読みしすぎじゃない？
Either way, I don't get especially happy or anything when people work me.
嘘つけ。こき使われまくりじゃないか。
Well, it's just... Won't girls really like me if I never turn them down?
全然。むしろバカじゃない？
Yeah, you can take her advice on that. Man, it stings when you say that so bluntly. She completely brushed me off. There's not even a hint of bashfulness in her.
別にかっこいいなんて思ってないもん。いい人だとは思ってるけど。
Daydream Wakana is nothing like real Wakana. I wish that she'd cutely say something like that instead.
でも星名、甘い顔ばっかり見せてるとカイドウの言う通り良くないよ。今以上にこき使われるだけ。
As a side note, are these daydreams going to be a common occurrence?
修二はさ、たまにはちゃんと断るべきなんだよ。甘い顔を見せたらつけ込まれるタイプなんだから。
Yeah, it's like giving treats to a cat. You have to do it with random variants, otherwise they're always going to expect it. You think I'll get taken advantage of? Now you're just exaggerating.
いやいや、タチの悪い女の子だと本当にいいように使われて骨までしゃぶられるよ。
As if. You're clearly overthinking.
ちっち、甘い。女の子ってのは星名が考えてる以上に悪賢い計算づくの生き物なんだよ。
Karuya says so with a stern face and a wag of her finger. Oh, I really wish she did actually wag her
そう
finger.
だ、若菜ちゃんの言う通りだ。こっちがチラッと甘い顔を見せればつけ上がるんだ。飯はもちろん、相手が見たい映画、財布なんかの小物、その他もろもろおごらせた挙句、何の進展もなしにいい暇つぶしができたよ、ありがとう、バイバイ。
It feels like you're speaking from experience when you say it like that.
とか言うくせに、終電逃したから迎えに来たとかふざけんな。小悪魔じゃねえよ、悪魔なんだよ、あいつらは。
Somebody's not getting a girlfriend as the side route guy.
すまん、溜まっていた鬱憤がついに。
Hey buddy, do you need to talk to somebody? We're right here. Looks like you've been through some serious shit, man.
まあ昔はいろいろとやんちゃもしたからな。とはいえ、過去のことだ、過去のこと。
Now I spend my time and energy on my writing. It's not good, but that's where I go.
カイドウってば、ろくでもない相手に入れ上げたもんな。
But getting used like that actually made you happy, didn't it?
実はちょっとだけな。
Ah, the masochist.
にやついてる。これが新生ド M か。恐ろしい。
Yeah, a little. I seriously don't get how someone can feel pleasure from being treated so crappily.
まあそうだろうな。君らは初心者だからな。
I'm not planning on ever becoming a masochist veteran. How can he be so proud of being a masochist? What's giving him that confidence? Masochism?
人の頼みばっかり聞いてたら、星名もこんな変態になっちゃうかもしれないよ。
Like him? Exactly? I wouldn't want that. Alright, I'll be more careful from now on.
本人が目の前にいることを忘れないでね。ストレートな言葉って切れ味のいい刃物だからね。
Better you hear it from friends than strangers. I've got a question.
何かね、星名くん。
How do I avoid being taken advantage of while coming off as soft?
甘い顔を見せることは前提なの？
What does that mean? I just feel like I'd get on girls' bad side if I suddenly changed my whole attitude, which is scary in its own way.
まあそういう可能性が絶対にないとは言えないね。
甘い顔っていうか、 優しくても人に使われるタイプじゃないってなると、例えば
Did we get introduced to another character now?
あやちさんとか。
Sounds like it.
ああ、なるほど。あやちさんね、確かに。
はい、呼びました？
Ah, speak of the devil and she shall appear.
うわっ、あやちさん。
驚かせたならごめんなさい。通りかかった時にちょうど名前が聞こえてきたので。私に何か用ですか？
Eventually.
話してたってほどじゃないから気にしないで。
悪口を言ってたわけでもないしさ。
That's actually true. You were just an example. That technically doesn't qualify as gossip. Sorry if we offended you.
いえ、少し気になっただけですから。別に怒っているわけじゃないです。気にしないでください。それよりカリアさん、例の件ですが。バッチリ。いいところを紹介してもらったよ。おかげさまでなんとかなりそう。ありがとう。喜んでもらえたなら何よりです。ほんと感謝してるからね。また何かあったらいつでも部室に来てください。
Ooh, which club?
ありがとう。心強いな。あやちさん、ノートありがとう。助かったよ。しかもすごく綺麗なノートだった。さすがはあやちさんだね。
Huh, so she's the other side of the coin.
大したことじゃないので。それより体調の方はもういいんですか？もうすっかり良くなった。それは良かったです。他に困ったことはありますか？今のところは。何かあったらいつでも話してください。学院のことじゃなく指示に関することでも何でも。
My fee is 5 cents a minute.
ありがとう。何かあったら頼らせてもらうね。はい、いつでもどうぞ。
Ayachi-san smiles warmly. It's a smile that takes my breath away every time. Ayachi Nene. I'm inclined to believe that most people, man or woman, will turn around to look at her as she walks around town. She has a graceful bearing, a pretty face, and beautiful, silky hair. She's a natural head-turner. A bittersweet atmosphere follows her wherever she goes. She's one of the most prominent beauties here at... Oh, here we go. Himimatsu Academy. Incidentally, the reason that the library committee girl, Akita-san, is only fairly popular is that Ayachi-san is just that powerful.
星名くんも。
Huh? What do you mean?
もし何か困ったことがあれば力になりますから。
Oh, thanks. I'm happy for the offer, but there's nothing like that right now.
そうですか。私には何か悩み事があるように見えたりしましたけど。
Girls, life, being a doormat, the usual. Yeah? Ayashi-san stares at me with her beautiful eyes, seeing right through me. What she just said in this gaze, is she onto something? No, wait, there's no way she could find out my secret just by looking.
なんて言ってみただけですから深い意味はありませんよ。
Well, mission accomplished. Yeah? Despite how this looks, I'm not particularly close with Ayachi-san or anything. We've been in the same class since entering the school, though, and it seems like Ayachi-san can talk to just about anyone.
ねえ、もしかして占いで何か出てたとか？
When you say cards, do you mean tarot cards, or are you talking about, like, Magic the Gathering?
いえ、そういうわけじゃなくて、ただなんとなくそんな気がしただけですから。いろんな人の相談を解決してきた綾地さんが言うなら、それなりの意味があると思うんだけどな。
What's that supposed to mean? The part about her helping people.
そっか。ごめん綾地さん。男子には言わないようにしてるんだっけ？
What if she exposes it to guys? Do they just ask how to get specific girls to like them? Actually, that's probably exactly what would happen.
いえ、絶対に秘密というわけじゃないので気にしないでください。
It's an open secret.
好奇心だけで来られると困るので、本当に悩んでる人以外には広めないようにお願いしているだけです。
Okay, that makes more sense.
聞いちゃまずいことがあった？
そんな仰々しい話じゃなく、私はオカ研に所属しているんです。
The OC? The original club?
おかけん？
You mean the occult club?
はい、そのオカ研です。
Okay, that does make sense with the cards. I bet they also have things like Ouija boards. I actually did a class in a summer camp that would talk about paranormal activity and Ouija boards and tarot cards. It was a really interesting class. I don't know if I would want to do that more than for a couple of weeks, but it was interesting. I didn't know we had one of those at this school. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
俺も。それって同好会じゃなくてちゃんとした部なの？
No, an occult circle is how you summon things.
そうですよ。実は私たちが入学する前からあった部活なんです。今は部員がいなくて、所属してるのは私一人ですが。
How does it qualify as a club? Do you have a faculty advisor, and who is the faculty advisor?
なので最近は学生会の方からは結構つつかれてて、活動も発表などを意欲的にしているわけじゃありませんからね。
Ah, I see where things are going.
おかけんってことは幽霊の研究をしてるってこと？それともエイリアンの方？
Do aliens qualify as a cult? I'm genuinely curious.
いえ、私は占いを。オカルトといっても幅は広いので、それに部には私しかいませんから、結構好きにできるんです。
I mean, I guess that would be paranormal, but not necessarily occult.
占いっていうと指で印を切ったりしてこんなん出ましたけどとかいうあれ？
It's impressive how old that reference is. I don't think anyone's gonna get that. I certainly don't.
即座にツッコミ入れてる星野もなかなかだと思うけど、私そのネタわからないし、マニアックすぎだよね、あやちさん。
Guilty.
さすがに白蛇占いはできませんよ。
Okay.
わかるんだ。
一応知ってはいますけど、私にできるのはタロットぐらいです。あくまで趣味程度ですから。
I've known quite a few people that do that kind of thing as a hobby. It's interesting and fun.
で、おかけんでは人生相談にも乗ってくれるわけ？
あくまで占いの延長線上のものですから、人生相談なんていうほど大層なものじゃありません。
I mean, it's not like you are a necromancer that's being reincarnated from another world and is doing stuff like fortune telling for money.
でも、もし星名くんも嫌いでなければ、いつでも部室に来てください。
Oh, sure. Thanks.
あやちさん、古文の宿題で教えてほしいことがあるんだけど。
Ah, classic Japanese homework. Always giving people trouble.
はい、すぐに行きます。それじゃ、私はこれで。
Called by one of our classmates, Ayachi-san returns to the classroom.
ほんとあやちさんはすごいな。頭も良くて可愛くて選べることもなくて。
Good combo.
あんな完璧な子が現実にいるのも本当に驚きだよな。
She herself is a ghost.
しかしあやちさんが相談に乗ってくれるのか。もっと噂になってもおかしくないと思うんだが。
女子の間ではそれなりに有名だよ。ただ男子に知られて騒ぎになると迷惑をかけちゃうからね。
Interesting. I'm kind of surprised there aren't any girls that are causing malicious stuff. I feel like there's always one, just in general, whenever you get groups of people that know things like this.
そうだったのか。俺も一度行ってみようかな。そしたらデュフ。
What was that laugh? Goof. I need to hear it again.
そうだったのか。俺も一度行ってみようかな。そしたらデュフ。
Allow me to read your thoughts. Maybe I could get closer to her.
こんなところにオカルトの能力を持つ人がいるよ。
No, your laugh told me everything I needed to know.
いやいや丸見えだったよ。ピンク色の魂胆がスケスケだったよ。
It's true. You're even drooling some.
嘘。あ、本当だ。
Wipe, wipe, wipe. I'm guessing that girls don't spread rumors around because of how many guys like you there are.
そういうことだから2人も広めたりしないようにね。
おう、わかった。
So, anyway, did you consult her about something, Karia? I mean, you just thanked her and all.
うん、ちょっと欲しいものがあるけどお金がなくて悩んでる時にね。
Ah, so she does charge. What do you want?
実はギターが欲しいんだよね。
Ah, okay, I see.
ギター、それはまた意外な答えだな。
You can play the guitar? Well, I guess you wouldn't want one if you couldn't. I feel like there are people that would just collect them for the sake of collecting them.
まあ多少はね。
Karia firmly replies with a hint of embarrassment.
もともとはお父さんがバンドをやってたらしいんだけど使わなくなったギターを見つけてさ、それ以来教えてもらってるんだ。
Oh, dude, is your dad Mr. Universe?
もう数年になるし前から自分のギターが欲しくってさ。
Huh. My only musical experience comes from music class, though that was ages ago. Relatable.
俺は修士よりは弾けるかもな。一時期音楽に凝ってた時期があったから、その時にギターもかじったから。
そうなの？それこそ意外だよ。
I could play Wonderwall and that's it.
昔の話だよ。で、バイトして買うならいいやつ？
まあそれなりにはね。正直楽器ってピンキリだから。
Yeah, that's no joke. True, especially vintage instruments. The amount those go for is just bonkers.
お父さんは自分で買えって言うんだよ。少しぐらい援助してくれてもいいのにさ。
I know it could have at least been a loan or something. So how did Ayachi-san help you with that?
アルバイト先を紹介してもらった。
Oh, nice.
で、今度のお給料でようやく目標金額に達するから近いうちに買いに行くんだ。
Boy, that must be a lucrative part-time job.
バイトか。いいなあ、そういうの。俺にも紹介してくれないかな。
今君、そしたらお近づきになれるかも。その上お礼と称して初給料でデートに誘えるかもって考えたろ。
Is he drooling again?
俺の周りはオカルト能力者だらけ。
Look, anyone could guess as much. The fact that she was right just means you're simple.
いいだろ別に。それにあんな可愛い子とお知り合いになれるチャンスがあるなら見逃せないだろ、男としてはさ。
まあ一理あるかな。
I guess is definitely the right way to end that. I'm guessing all the other single guys out there are looking for opportunities too. And wouldn't you know it,
今あいつら綾地さんと話をしてたよな。
it's been 5 minutes and the vultures are already circling.
何を話していたんだ？気になる。というか羨ましいな、あいつら。
くっそー、俺も綾地さんと喋りてー。
Then do it. Dots. All the boys around us are jealously staring daggers at us. It's seriously painful. Just one short chat in the hallway is enough to produce this reaction. That just goes to show how popular Ayachi-san is.
星名、顔を歪めたりしてどうしたの？
I can taste the daggers. It's nothing.
何を人事みたいに。お前だって綾地さんと仲良くなりたいだろ。というか占ってもらえば、せっかく誘われたわけだしよ。
You know, that's not a bad idea. I don't know. I'll swing by and ask for one once something comes up.
もったいないの。
そんな面白半分で言ったら逆に嫌われる気もするけどね。
Otherwise, you just end up like Brock going into Pokemon centers. Hi, do you need to heal your Pokemon? Oh no, I'm just here for you. Get out.
そうなの？
下心見え見えだったら誰だって警戒するですよ。
ただしイケメンは除く。
そうだね、イケメンだったらね。
Oh, sick burn.
笑顔で即答はひどい。
She speaks only the truth.
綾地さんみたいな人ってさ、そう単純じゃないと思うんだよね。だからやっぱり内面からイケメンでないと。
なるほど。
で、内面がイケメンの人はそんな下心で近づくような人じゃないってこと。
She has a point.
グーの音も出ないってこういう時に使うんだな。
I've got a garbage personality. Guys, we'd better head back to class. Afternoon classes are about to start.
おっと、そうだね。 ね。
To class! So many backs of heads. Lunch break has ended, and classes have resumed again. However, I can tell without looking that some boys are still staring at me out of jealousy. This isn't me being self-conscious or getting the wrong impression. This is something I can actually feel with my body. To me, it literally feels like I'm being stabbed when people stare at me too much. So staring daggers is a literal phrase for him. Even now, it feels like I'm being pricked by needles. Oof, that would be so uncomfortable. Man, these jealous looks really hurt. Jealousy isn't the only thing I can feel. It's the same with the sourness when Kaido worried about me, or the medicine-like taste when Akita-san lied to me. None of that was meant figuratively. I literally perceive the feelings of others through my 5 senses. When someone around me feels depressed or the mood around me turns heavy, I get a bitter taste in my mouth and a headache. When someone is angry, it's spiciness and a prickling pain like getting scorched. And when someone feels worried or anxious, it's sourness instead. There are also other emotions that come with colors or smell. This is the secret I can't tell anyone about. It's because of this that I always try not to turn people down when they ask me for help. Okay, that's a valid reason to be a doormat, because you don't want to deal with those unpleasant sensations. I can't imagine somebody being really pissed off at you, and you just taste super spiciness in your mouth, especially if it's just like, oh, this is one of those hot wing challenges that you have to sign the waivers for in restaurants, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. Oh, that sounds like agony. And then trying to keep a straight face through all of that too on top of that. Ugh. I'd be tormented by endless headaches and bitter tastes in my mouth if I made someone hate me for turning them down. As a result, I always pay more attention than normal to the feelings of those around me. It's not like I want to be this way, though. Incidentally, I've been examined at a hospital. A long time ago, being the honest and innocent kid I kept telling people about this ability of mine. I was serious enough about it to worry my dad and teacher. To be safe, my dad took me to the hospital, but they found nothing wrong with me. The doctor suggested that I could be what they call a highly sensitive person, which isn't a curable condition. In the end, I had to accept my heightened sensitivity and learn to live with it. I've since come to understand that I'm very different from normal people, so I try not to mention it if I don't have to. At the hospital, the doctor there didn't seem to buy my story and looked at me in disbelief, and it hurt. I tasted an indescribably disgusting feeling at the time. It was like eating an overly strong lukewarm soup. Ugh, that sounds awful. So anyway, that's why I don't want to consult with anyone about it. Okay, yeah, that's valid. Like Kaido said, Ayachi-san's invitation is compelling, but I just can't reveal my secret. Hence, I'm sure she and I will remain nothing more than classmates who occasionally chat, and that we won't see each other again after graduation. A perfectly normal, shallow relationship. But that probably wouldn't set up a story like this now, would it? Our paths in life will almost certainly never intersect. Or so I thought. See, there it is. There's that twist. Well then. With school finally over, I grab my book bag and get up out of my seat.
星名くん、本当にごめんね。こんなことお願いしちゃって。
Are you the same one that talked to me earlier, Akita? It's cool. Don't worry about it.
ありがとう。それじゃ、バイバイ。
Yeah, it is. See you tomorrow.
で、結局仕事は変わったままか。
For today, yeah. It wouldn't be right to turn her down now after I already told her I'd do it.
それは確かにそうかもしれないな。
I'm committed at this point.
はあ、仕方ないな。俺も手伝うか。
I appreciate the sentiment, but no thanks.
やっぱりな。
お約束だね。
Is this also a common occurrence? What do you mean? The two of them smile wryly at me out of exasperation. Huh? What's that about?
星名って文句言いつつも、結局一人で作業しちゃうよね。
Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
ぼっち気質だよな、お前。
Okay, look. All I'm doing today is entering some data into their computer database, so I really don't need your help. I'll ask you for help for sure next time something like this happens.
強情だね。
というか、こっちに頼む前に断れよ、お前。
You know that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I know.
この様子じゃ、次も引き受けそうだ。
こればっかりは性格の問題もあるし、言っても簡単には治らないかもね。
No, there would have to be a whole intervention program.
ま、あんまりしつこく言っても仕方ないか。
俺は帰るけど、若菜ちゃんはもし暇なら遊びに行かない？
Nope.
カイドウと
おう。
二人っきりで？
You and I.
おう。
それ無理。
I knew that was gonna happen.
だから笑顔で即答はひどい。
Oh, come on, it was cute. It had a music note and everything.
カイドウには申し訳ないけど、今日は用事があるのだよ。
Part-time work.
用事って何さ？
例のバイト。
Bingo.
あやちさんに紹介してもらったやつ？
だから今日は時間がないのだよ。申し訳ないね。
バイトか。それなら仕方な。ちょっと待って。じゃあ俺と二人きりとか何のために確認したの？関係なくね？
But it plays into the bit.
気のせい、気のせい。
If you have school in the day and work in the evening, then doesn't that mean you have no time for homework or studying?
そうなんだよ。アルバイト終わって家に帰ったらすぐに寝ちゃってばっかりでさ。
Ooh, that's rough.
次の試験は結構やばいかも。けど新しいギター買ったらやっぱり弾きまくりたいし。
I'm gonna become a famous musician, then my horrible grades won't mean anything.
もっとこれ以上話してたら遅刻しちゃう。じゃあ二人とも急ぐから先行くよ。
Okay, bye. See you tomorrow.
走って転ぶなよ。
Well then, I'll head over to the library now.
あ、またな。
I part with Kaido and head towards the second school building. The second building houses specialist rooms like the library and art room, as well as all the academic-oriented club rooms. Because of that, students not in clubs are rarely seen here after school. Especially since the library is on the top floor. It's a real pain in the neck to visit. Yeah, that seems like a weird design choice. But even still, there are fewer students here than I expected. None. As I'm walking down the dead silent hallway, I discover a door with a nameplate reading Occult Club. It really does exist. I thought it was just a myth. It's not like I doubted everyone. I just never heard of this club before. Seeing how it has its own club room and all, I'm guessing it used to be a lot more prosperous in the past. And now they're all dead. But the good news is you can still talk to them thanks to the Ouija boards in the Occult Club. Well, I don't have anything I want to consult her on, and I'm not interested in tarot, so I pass by the club room and hurry over to the library. Excuse me. Urgent whisper. I've been told to come here and register some new books into the library catalog.
あなたは図書委員じゃないよね。
I'm nobody, don't worry about it. I'm filling in for Akita from Class 2A. Apparently she has something she can't call off and asked me to fill in for her.
そうなんだ。そういうことなら仕方ないか。じゃあお願いね。
I'm legit. Sorry, but could you teach me how to do it?
そんなに難しくないから、そこのパソコンの前に座ってくれる？
Yeah, sure.
で、登録画面さえ出してしまえば。あ、出た。
Those weren't very good instructions at all.
ここに項目があるでしょ？カテゴリー、タイトル、著者、出版社とか項目全部ね。
I only have to enter the data there and that's it?
そう、それだけ。最後に登録ボタンを押して、で、もう一度この画面に戻すと。わかった？大丈夫そう？
Yeah, it sounds pretty straightforward. It sounds like it's more tedious than difficult. Yeah, probably. Is it okay to ask you if I have any questions later?
もちろん。それじゃあ、登録してほしいのはここに積んでる本全部ね。
It's just a mountain of books. Got it. I replied casually, but there's a small mountain of books here. There are easily 50. Okay, well, I wasn't wrong. The work itself won't be difficult, but it's certainly going to be time-consuming. Do I have to do all of these today, or what's the deal? Well, better get started. 3 hours later. I give my back a good stretch, my chair creaking underneath me. This is a lot more tiresome than I expected. In order to fill out all of the fields, it's necessary to open the back cover of each book, forcing you to type with just one hand. That makes it almost impossible to work quickly. Oof, yeah, that would take a really long time. The sun is starting to set, and I'm still not done. Just a little more to go.
終わった？
Do you know a more efficient way to do this? No, sorry. Shouldn't take me much longer, though.
そっか。
You don't have to stay. I wouldn't say she looks outright annoyed, but she doesn't exactly seem happy to hear that either. The library is probably pretty busy during exam season, but it's a ghost town at this time of year. Conveniently, we pass by the occult club. Not a single other student has visited the library today, which means it's just the two of us sitting here in this huge room. And her only duty is just to sit there waiting for me to finish my work, which means... A lightly bitter taste covers my tongue. What can I say other than this is exactly what I expected? Though really, I don't think this girl is all that frustrated. My condition just reacts more strongly when the emotions are being directed at me. It's not nearly as bad when they're being directed at other people instead. Okay, that explains a lot, because I was thinking if he happened to walk by a heated argument or something like that, that could be very uncomfortable. You can go home ahead of me if you want.
Eh?
I doubt anyone's gonna come by this late anyway, and I can return the key to the faculty room myself when I'm done.
でも、あなたは図書委員じゃないから。
Nobody needs to know, it's fine. I've come here to work in place of a library committee member. I'm sure me being the one to lock the room up wouldn't be a problem.
そうかな。
Sometimes. Her expression relaxes a little. Looks like I'm managing to persuade her. You don't have to worry about me. I'm almost done registering the books anyway.
それじゃあ、お願いしてもいいかな。鍵はこれだから。
Yeah, sure.
ありがとう。それじゃあお先に。
Yep, bye. Now that I'm alone, the bitter taste in my mouth gradually dissipates. Yeah, it kind of makes sense that he would prefer to be alone with that kind of condition. Now I feel more comfortable. Alright, let's get this done. Who am I talking to? There's no need to rush it anymore, so I proceed at a leisurely pace. Gotta say, this library is pretty dang nice. And it's dead quiet, too. Kinda makes you wanna mess around a little. With what? I have the whole place to myself right now. There's no one else here to worry about. Now I can, for instance... Bam! Bammed right with that last click. I pound away on the keyboard, slam down that enter key, and then strike a triumphant pose. And this is when she walks back in the room. I got a little carried away there. That was just embarrassing. The cringe is real, even though I'm the only one here. Let's not do that again. That's the last of it. Satisfied, I shut down the PC and get ready to leave. All I have to do is grab my book bag and check to make sure everything's locked. Let's see. The windows are all shut. Looking good.
はあ、仕方ないな。俺も手伝うか。
Kaido kindly offered his help, and yet I really need to get better at accepting help. I won't be able to hold a normal relationship if I don't. Besides, Kaido and Kariya are really kind to me despite how I am. I feel bad for snubbing them like this. So, what kind of books do they have here anyway? All kinds. I wonder if they have any self-transformation books about changing yourself. I drop my bag back down onto the floor and check out the shelves in the back. Let's see, metamorphosis. Well, this has a guy that turns into a cockroach. Not exactly what I was looking for. It's just a simple question, asked out of idle curiosity. There's no deeper meaning to it. I just want to know what kind of books our library had. However, it is this insignificant decision that will eventually change that which I thought could never be changed. My fate. And it's great.
あれ誰もいないの
Huh?
まったく鍵を返しに来るのが遅いから様子を見に来たらこれだ注意しておかないと
Oh crap, a teacher. I guess I took a little too much time.
先生
Another voice drowns out mine. Looks like someone else has also entered the library. Huh? This voice belongs to... Aha!
あやちまだ部活を
はい気づいたらこんな時間になってしまって
そうあまりゆっくりしていないで早く帰るように
図書室はもう誰もいないんですか
Sure.
そのようだね今閉めるところだよ
その前にちょっと調べ物をさせてほしいんですが鍵を貸してもらえませんか
調べ物こんな時間から
タロットカードのことで少々時間はかかりません5分は無理かもでも20分もあれば終わりますからお願いします
That's quite a difference between 5 and 20 minutes.
まああやちなら信頼もできるかわかったそれじゃ鍵を預けようでも30分以内に職員室に返却しに来ることあと施錠はしっかりするように
But when she returns it, there are 2 keys.
わかりましたありがとうございます
I'm guessing that the teacher doesn't get to go home until the keys are returned. I'm not sure how that works.
じゃあそういうことで
はい気をつけます
You good? With our teacher having left, now it's just me and Ayachi-san in the library. I don't know, it's like I've completely missed my chance to come out. I should have just come out while the teacher was still here. Though if I keep hiding here, she'll probably think I'm some kind of creep. I'm not doing anything wrong here, so it should be fine if I just come out and explain things to her. It'll become even more difficult to approach her once she becomes immersed in her research. So I'd like to approach her now, but wait, what is she doing? Ayachi-san isn't heading to any of the bookshelves. Instead, she goes and closes the door. Huh? What is she doing? Why would she close the door before starting her research? And why is she panting?
大丈夫ですよね
Am I already going to have work to do? Her face is red. Does she have a cold? Or that's what I'd normally think, but... I've been tasting and smelling something entirely unfamiliar to me for a little while now. It's an intense kind of sweetness? And it's accompanied by a smell that's sending my heart pounding. Ayachi-san is experiencing an emotion strong enough for me to perceive it as clear as day. What emotion could possibly be this strong? I've never sensed an emotion like this before. The thought of approaching her is no longer in my mind. I want to know more about this strange emotion I'm sensing right now. But even more than the smell, the guilt I'm feeling from peeping on her has sent my heart racing like crazy. You voyeur. Ayachi-san is still showing no signs of starting her research. Instead of going to the bookshelves, she goes to a nook hidden from the door, and... What? As a note, I will be cutting off any moaning sounds. I know that there's the little gauge in the corner, but yeah, we don't need that. Oh, I see. Wait, were there words in there? Nope. Nope, there were no words. Just various moans. We have a criminal on our hands. Where am I supposed to report this? I mean, what? What the hell? What is she doing?
なの最低です。学院内でオナニーをするなんて。
And in the library, too. This is a place for learning. Did she just say masturbate? I'm not gonna yell that. I have neighbors. She's lifting her skirt, thus revealing her panties while rubbing her crotch against the desk. Isn't this what they call desk humping? I guess. She's freaking humping that desk! Ayachi-san. That Ayachi-san is...
でも、もし星名くんも嫌いでなければ、いつでも部室に来てください。
Well, this is an interesting side. I'm never going to be able to look at her the same way. The girl who had such a mature smile is... now humping a library desk.
私、なんてこと。でも、気持ちよくて止まりません。
Is this unbelievable display the real Ayachi-san? The pure, graceful Ayachi-san, who is the dream of every guy in the school, is actually a public masturbator. No one would believe what I am seeing right now. I don't believe what I'm seeing right now. Ayachi-san is rubbing her crotch against a desk and silently pleasuring herself right here in the school library. I can hardly believe it myself, but this is clearly reality. I can taste it. Could it be that that smell and taste I perceived was sexual arousal? That's the only possible conclusion I can draw as I watch her, her face beet red and hair disheveled, intensely rubbing her crotch against the desk corner. And my own body is growing hot too, as if her arousal is spreading over to me.
早くしないと先生が戻ってきます。こんなところ見られたら。もう本当に最低です。
I mean, I can think of worse things. Despite rebuking herself, she doesn't stop her hips. Those hips don't lie. Her expression is one you'd never imagine her having based on her usual demeanor. It's so sloppy, like she's intoxicated.
気持ちいい。
Ayachi's moans are the only sound that fills the otherwise silent library. The desk she is pressing her crotch against is wet from the sexual fluid soaking through her panties. This is quite the description. My own breathing is growing heavy as well from seeing Ayachi-san like this.
早くこんなこと早く先生がまた様子を見に来たりしないうちに。
Silently contemplating my life choices. I can't take my eyes off of her. I lean out from behind the bookshelf and stare at the event unfolding before my eyes. I'm witnessing for the first time a girl pleasuring herself, and it's desk humping at that. I'm completely captivated. And the most captivating part of it all is the sweet and innocent Ayachi-san is doing it. Ayachi-san. That Ayachi-san is doing something like this right before my eyes. My body has grown hot from the scent of her arousal and my own excitement. I'd never experienced such an intense feeling within me before. I was wondering if she was audibly going to slurp, and there it was at the tail end. While she does mind the drool that's coming out of the corner of her mouth, she shows no sign of minding the juices that are dribbling out of her downstairs area. She's flooding the table with juices. A cleanup on aisle 5.
こんなに気持ちいいなんて最低です。本当、図書室でオナニーなんて最低すぎます。でも。
Boy, I feel bad whoever ends up on library cleaning duty.
今止められなくて。
My fully erect twitches with every moan in slurp she voices. actually seeing her masturbate like this, I also want to browse the encyclopedia. The scent and taste of her arousal turned me on enough already. Add this sight on top of that and... I want to lose myself to desire. Consequences be damned. Seeing Ayachi-san pleasuring herself with a desk, I'm on the brink of losing control, except she blows her load first. Ayachi-san thrusts her hips faster. That is her push for climax. This is very analytical. Lost in her pursuit of pleasure, her movements turn quick and jerky. She finally ceases the fierce thrusting of her hips as her back arches backward. Like that, her whole body twitches and she lets her drool drip out of her mouth. Okay, just for curiosity's sake, how frequently have you done this? And is it always in the library? You don't have to answer, I'm just wondering. Her words are harsh, but her face is completely enraptured. Oh, okay. At least she cleans up after herself. You gotta give her credit for that. Well, the good news is I don't think that took 30 minutes. Having climaxed, the desk humping has at last reached its end. On the one hand, I'm disappointed it's over, but on the other hand, I would have loved to see more. Aren't those two the same? Yeah, they are. Though, considering I was on the verge of unzipping there, it's probably for the best that it ended, I guess. With the show now over, rational thought returns to my mind. Hey, aren't I in a pretty bad spot here? I'll be in a world of trouble if she finds me. I need to calm down and quietly, very quietly get back behind the bookshelves, knocks over stack of books. I just imagine that he was not at all sneaking back. He was just thinking it and just standing there. So he's just standing in the middle of an aisle, just staring at her. Ayachi-san suddenly stops talking. I trace her gaze and find my own book bag there on the ground. Ew. Whoops. Oh shit, I totally forgot about that. She whips around and faces the bookshelves. I am the book. Our eyes have met. Our eyes have met so directly that we might as well exchange a short greeting. Hello there. This situation is bad. Really freaking bad. Good evening. Scream. I direct a light bow at her and quickly retreat. I figure my greeting would show her that I'm a perfectly normal, unsuspicious person. Except... Oh my god. What do I do? My plan was just to leave her be. She totally noticed me just now, right? Well, no shit she has. I mean, I freaking said good evening to her. Not the best plan. What do I do? No idea. Seriously, I have absolutely no clue. How are you supposed to act in this kind of situation? There is not a guidebook for this situation. Should I just, smile at her? That would only provoke her. Just smiling won't do. I need to at least say something as well, like, nice going, girl, lol. Oh my god. Please don't tell me he actually said that. Actually, no, please tell me he did actually say that. Yeah, just fan the flames, why don't I? These ideas are all bullshit. None of them will work. I want to just make a mad dash for the exit, but we're in the same class. I can't avoid confrontation forever. And things will only get more awkward over time. So I should probably address the issue sooner rather than later. Alright, let's do this. Leroy Jenkins? Wait, did he say that part out loud? I man up and walk out from behind the bookshelves, puffing up chest.
星名くん、珍しいところで会いますね。図書室で何か調べ物ですか？こんな時間まで大変ですね。
Wow, her recovery was impressive. There is no single trace of her masturbating self from just a minute ago. She's just like usual. Or maybe even calmer and gentler than usual. Oh yeah, she's got the post-glow. Huh? Yeah, you too?
別に大変なんかじゃないですよ。
Okay. Huh? Okay, right. I'm sorry. The desk is even spotless. It's unbelievable how quickly she managed to compose herself. Almost makes me doubt what I just witnessed. I'm not catching the slightest hint of distress from her. Rather, she's so beyond composed that my spine is starting to tingle. Is this the female refractory period? So, Ayachi-san, about what happened just now, maybe just ignore it.
何ですか?
Who does she think she is? A dense anime protagonist? That's my job. Never mind. Forget about it.
そうですか。ところで、もう帰らないといけない時間ですよね。
I just need to grab my bag and return this key and yeah. Yeah, you're right. See, the thing is, someone on the library committee asked me to fill in for them, and since I was already here, I decided to look at some books. But I really was about to leave, so this was all just a coincidence. Sorry I startled you. Oh, right. Nothing happened. Never mind what I just said.
わかりました。私は用事が終わったので先に帰りますね。星名くんもあまり遅くならないように気をつけた方がいいですよ。
Sure, yeah. Oh, I'll lock up the room and explain everything to Hisashima sensei.
ありがとうございます。それじゃあ鍵を。
Alright.
久島先生に返しておいてください。それじゃあ私はこれで。さようなら、星名くん。
Yep. See ya. Finger guns. Ayachi-san grabs her book bag and, without breaking her smile, casually walks out of the library. And as she's passing me...
ありえない。これは夢。そう、悪夢に違いない。そうじゃないとおかしい。こんなこと。ありえない。
You're good. I hear her mumbling that to herself. This girl is freaking scary, especially with those cold, dead eyes. Ayachi-san walks out into the hallway, closing the library door behind her. All right. I like to imagine that we can hear this in the library. Yep. Ayachi-san's emotions finally exploded. Maybe she's finally acknowledging reality. Well, of course she would react like that. The one who was caught in the act could never keep their composure forever, especially when the one who caught them is freaking out. If my dad ever caught me jerking off... Just imagining it makes me want to curl up in my bed and cry. I really feel sorry for her. Anyway, I really do need to head home now. I bend down and reach for my book bag when... Something's on the ground there. A student ID? Oh, it's Ayachi-san's. I should return this to her, but I can't imagine how awkward approaching her will be. Well, that's one way to reconnect. How many achievements are there? Witness something wonderful. Oh my god, that's amazing. beautiful morning. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping. I saw a girl masturbating in the library. Good way to start the day. Also, this is a nice room. Morning already? Okay, apparently he doesn't share that sentiment. I did get a little bit of sleep, but not nearly enough. Boy, that's me every single workday. What happened yesterday in the library left me thinking about all sorts of stuff. Why did Ayachi-san do that? Like, okay, let's say that she actually does get horny sometimes, but doing that at school? That's not normal. Ayachi-san. I feel like she should be the one consulting people about her issues, not the other way around. He has a point. So I spent all night thinking about the incident. Morning came before I knew it. I know it would be better if I just forgot all about it, but that's not something you forget about easily. That image has been forever seared into my brain. I thought we were going to flash back to the image. Morning.
Oh, Hayao Shuuji! え？どうした？なんだか元気がないじゃないか。
I'm surprised after thinking about that he isn't looking up. Just didn't get enough sleep.
そんな時は朝飯だな。ちゃんと朝飯をたらふく食えよ。
I feel like that might end up having the opposite effect. You talk like it's you cooking breakfast, but we both know it's me.
よろしく。
Alright. Seriously, talk about energetic. This spirited old dude is my dad, Hoshina Shuuji. He's exhausting to deal with since he's a lot livelier than you'd expect from a guy his age, but all in all, we have a good relationship. I aspire to be like that considering I'm probably closer to his age.
今日の朝飯なーに？
Rice, hiyayako, spinach salad, and miso soup. Oh, and omelets.
いつも通りだな。もっと豪華な朝食もたまにはいいもんだぞ。ロールキャベツとか、父さん大好物だぞ。
Your requests are way too annoying to cook right after waking up.
母さんはもっと優しかったのに。
Well, I'm not mom. Oh, right. I forgot to greet her. Good morning, Mom. Aw, yeah, I kind of figured that was going to be the case when he said that. I speak to the photograph of her in our living room. It shows a cheerfully smiling, very pretty woman. That's my mother, Hoshina Yui, though I have very little memory of her. She passed away in an accident over 10 years ago, so it's just me and my dad now. I've been in charge of cooking ever since becoming old enough to handle knives. This seems to be a bit of a trend with Ubisoft games because I feel like it was a similar kind of situation with Cafe Stella. My dad will sometimes cook dinner on the weekends, but it's usually me since I tend to have more free time. Oh, right. Are you okay with pan-fried mackerel for dinner? We really need to eat the one we have in the fridge.
最近手抜きじゃないか。父親に対する愛情が足りないんじゃないだろうか。
That kind of paternal love comes after coffee.
その点、母さんは愛情があった。機微に聡くて心が通じ合ってたっていうのかな。言わずとも父さんの食べたいものを作ってくれたもん。
Have you considered that maybe Mom was psychic? Don't puff up your cheeks sulkily. That's just gross. Act your age. Anyway, we're having pan-fried mackerel for dinner. Get us some side dishes to go with it on your way home.
それは構わんが。なあ、修二。
What, do you have to work late? Yeah?
魚を焼くぐらいなら俺にだって簡単にできるし、少し遅くなるぐらいなら気にしなくていいんだぞ。
Hint, hint. What are you talking about?
たまには友達と遊びに行ったりしろということだな。
One of them works and the other one's a masochist. I don't want to hang out with them.
まあ、本来なら彼女でも作ってほしいところなんだが、お前は俺と違ってモテそうにないからな。
Damn, dude. It's too early in the morning for this.
ともあれ、たまには若者らしくゆっくりしてこいってことだ。
I'll keep that in mind.
修二よ。恋人がいないのはまだしも、ちゃんと友達はいるのか？
1.5. Wow, how rude. Of course I do.
月々いくら？3万円？
No, I can get away with 10,000. I'm not paying for them.
へへ、それならいいんだけどな。 それはともかく、ご飯まだ?
It's already ready. Get your serving yourself. It's a typical morning with the Hoshina family. They seem like they have a good dynamic. Morning. And the classroom is the same as always, too. Looks like Ayachi-san isn't here yet.
おはよう。どうかしたのか？
Hey! No, it's nothing really. Don't mind me.
それで、昨日はどうだった？
What do you mean by that? Why do you ask?
は？そんなに大変だったのかどうなんだ？
Oh, you mean the books? They were fine. No, I didn't get hard there, okay?
何言ってんのお前。朝からいきなり下ネタ？
Huh? No, I didn't mean it like that. Right, I'm being ridiculous. Why did I take it that way?
秋田の代わりに図書室で仕事をしたんだろ？大丈夫か？もしかして頼まれた仕事ってかなり大変だったのか？
In a manner of speaking. Oh, you meant the work, right. Yeah, I took care of it. I was working really hard the whole time. Nothing else happened. Just your normal, everyday, after-school activities.
変なやつだな。
Man, I need to get a grip. I'm way too sensitive about this. No, I think if you had gotten a grip, that would have made it worse. Just thinking about the library committee work yesterday is bringing that image from yesterday to my mind again. My heart is starting to race.
おはよう、星名くん。
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Akita-san.
昨日はごめんね。急にお仕事を代わってもらっちゃって。どうだった？
I'm assuming that we're going to overreact again? What do you mean? Yep.
だからなんで動揺するわけ？
何か大変なことあった？だったら本当にごめんね。
Why did you have to phrase it like that? Huh? No, it wasn't hard at all. It's all good.
それならいいんだけど。とにかく昨日はありがとうね。助かっちゃった。
Nah, it was nothing. I'm the one who should thank you. I got to see something very interesting. Why am I still talking?
ありがとう。
Never mind.
やっぱりお前同志じゃないか。なんだ早く言えよ。
What? Look, I told you I'm not the same as you. I just expressed myself the wrong way, is all. The library work was really easy, so don't worry about it. More importantly, did everything go well on your end, Akita-san?
おかげさまで。
Did you find your future one and only? Good for you.
そうだ。お礼にクッキーを焼いてきたから食べて食べて。
Oh shit. Cookies and a view. This is worth it. Oh, thanks. I guess I'll have them during lunch break.
けどよ秋田。いくら修二がバカみたいに引き受けるからって委員会の仕事は自分でするべきだと思うぞ。
Shut up, man. I got cookies.
わかってるよ。でも昨日は本当に特別な日だったの。レアだったの。病院だったの。
That sounds grim when you say it like that. Hospital rare? Is that your way of saying there was a physician? Is that your way of saying there was a physician at the mixer? That's pretty impressive. Oh, yeah, right. I wasn't supposed to know that.
合コン？何のこと？全然わかんない。とにかく昨日はありがとね。
Yeah, that says everything I need to know. She smiles cheerfully, then quickly takes her leave.
いい笑顔だったな。最後まで崩れず、むしろご利用して乗り切ったあたりはさすがと言える。
Yes, but it didn't reach her eyes. Maybe she really did nab a physician. How else could she keep smiling like that?
じゃあお前はその分もっと文句を言ってもよかったと思うけど。ま、嫌味は言ったからよしとしておこう。
I gotta let out my frustration somehow. I can at least do that. It'd be annoying if she came to me for help with every little thing. I wanted to at least make it clear that I did this begrudgingly. I did make that clear, didn't I?
普通ならな。けど精神的にもタフそうだからな。
Yeah, I kind of figured. The emojis at the end of the statements gave it away. Well, at least I got some cookies.
それって露骨な家庭的な私って素敵じゃね？
That was pretty good. Doesn't change how happy I was.
男の差がやね。で、どうしよ
stop with that already.
昨日の仕事本当に大変じゃなかったのか？
No, it really wasn't. It was a bit more work than I would have liked, but that's all. However,
ただ
I bet he wouldn't believe me if I told him what I saw. You probably shouldn't share that anyway.
ん？なんだよ。どうかしたか？
Oh, well, if, hypothetically speaking,
なんだよ。
after school in the library, a certain girl. Never mind, I wasn't talking about anything. So, sports.
図書室でとある女子がどうした？
Oh, never mind. Forget about it.
途中でやめられると余計に気になるんですけど。
おはようございます。カイドウくん、星名くん。
うわいたんだ。あやちさんおはよう。
She's a ninja.
何の話をしていたんですか？
Cookies. Oh, nothing really. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
そうですか。
Having regained her usual smile, Ayachi-san walks over to her seat.
おはようございます。
おはよう、あやちさん。
Indeed, this is her usual smile, her usual grace. She is the very definition of purity, not counting what I saw yesterday. And so, I almost want to believe that what happened yesterday after school was nothing more than a delusion.
なんだ？妙にギクシャクしてないか？まさかとは思うが、あやちさんと何かあったのか？
Not that I can think of. We were never really close to begin with, so I wouldn't call that awkward or anything.
ふーん。まあいいけど。チャイムだ。
Saved by the bell. Huh? Karaya isn't here yet.
珍しい。休みかな？
セーフ
I mean, you came in as the bell was finishing, so maybe?
先生はまだ来てないな。
Yep, you're good.
よかったしんど。寝起きの全力疾走はつらい。
Were you sprinting with toast in your mouth, as one does? Morning. It's odd to see you cutting it so close.
大したことじゃないんだけど寝坊しちゃってさ。おはよう二人とも。
おはよう。夜更かしでもしてたのか？
Did you get your guitar?
例のバイトもうすぐお給料がもらえて目標額に達するんだ。
Ah, almost. Huh. So you really are going to get a guitar?
うん。でさ、思ってた予算よりも少し多めになりそうだから改めて買うギターについて考えてたら思った以上に時間が過ぎちゃってね。
I can relate to that. Whenever I'm making a big purchase, I spend a lot of time researching it, usually several days. And then I just end up scrutinizing the final, 3 or 4 choices for much longer than I need to. Don't you do that. I'm only on my second cup of coffee. I don't need this. Damn it. Ugh, God. And? Did you decide on one?
まだ。でも目星はつけたから、あとは実際に触れてから決めるよ。今から楽しみだ。
Actually, that makes a lot of sense for a guitar.
全員席に着きなさい。出席を取るよ。名前を呼ぶまでに着席しないと遅刻扱いだ。
Yee.
そんなことになったら全力疾走してきた意味が。
Quick, you! Faceless girl having conversation with other faceless girl. Sit down. Boy, there are a lot more people in the classroom now. Where were they all hiding? Hisashima sensei stands behind the lectern and starts taking attendance. She teaches modern Japanese and is also our homeroom teacher.
今日も欠席者なし。みんな健康で何よりだ。それでは今日も一日頑張るように。
はーい。
Okay. That was more than one classmate.
ああ、そうだ。それから星名。
What did I do? Yes?
昼休み、昼食後でいいから職員室に来るように。少し話があるから。
Did I forget to return the key? Okay, will do.
素直でよろしい。ではバックれないように。
Are you a route? Alright. Is she a
お
route?
やおや、
まあまあ
I mean, like a side route?
かなえちゃんが呼び出したなんて珍しい。何かしたの？心当たりは？
Yeah, admittedly, I have no idea who is and is not a route in this game. Maybe this is about yesterday?
昨日
The job was pretty easy, but it did take a while. I ended up being the one who locked the room and returned the key. So it's probably about that. She looked like she had something to say when I returned the key.
そうなんだ。
仕事を変わった上に呼び出しまでされるとは貧乏くじだな。
I mean, I got cookies. Yeah, sure.
お、なんだその反応は。
なんだか微妙な返事だぞ。
Oh, good, so I did read it right. It's nothing. You should get back to your seats. Class is about to start. And thus, class begins as usual. Most students concentrate on the blackboard during class, so there's usually not much to stir my emotional perception. However, for the second day in a row, that trend has been disrupted. I feel a tingling sensation and the taste of powdered medicine spreads in my mouth. Ugh. It's probably... Yeah, it can only be Ayachi-san. It would seem she's really worried about what I'm going to do. Well, that's only natural. He might tell everyone. Everyone will laugh at me. Everyone will hate me. Stuff like that must be going through her mind, and I can't blame her. I was planning on just dropping the issue, but it'd probably be better if I cleared things up with her. And I could just return her student ID to her myself rather than giving it to Hisashima-sensei like I was initially planning to. Excuse me, it's Hoshina Shuuji. I've come as I was told.
ご苦労様。せっかくの昼休みに呼び出して悪いね。
It's fine, do you want a cookie? Yeah, that's okay. Did I do something bad?
別に怒っているわけではないよ。ただ少し話をしておきたくて。
I don't know, that looked a little exasperated. Okay.
まあかけたまえ。そうだ、お茶でも飲むか？
Yes, and thank you. Oh, and something to go along with the tea, please.
こういう時は遠慮ないな。生姜の甘酢漬けでいい？
Oh, wow. Leftover pickled ginger from your supermarket sushi lunch? How tasty. I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or not. Oh, okay. Yay! Shuji loves pickled ginger.
そういう嫌味はやめなさい。嫌われるよ。
I wasn't being sarcastic. I really do like pickled ginger, though I also eat stuff like dried bonito by itself. Anyway, thanks for the tea. Okay. I'm glad it wasn't sarcasm. I was like, I'm gonna have to reread those lines. I take the teacup in one hand and use the other to toss a few slices of ginger into my mouth. Nom 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 nom. It's good. This is some fine pickled ginger. I'm actually not a huge fan of pickled ginger.
ま、一息ついたところで本題に入るとしようか。
At least the ginger will settle my stomach.
ちなみに確認しておくけど、星名は自分がこうして呼ばれた理由について思い当たることはある？
Because one of us is a murderer? I don't recall breaking any rules, so maybe because I brought the library key back late yesterday?
残念、外れだ。
Oh.
いや、厳密にはそこも含めての話なんだけど。
Okay. Well, I'm out of ideas.
星名、どうして君はそんなに人の仕事を引き受けるの？
Oh. Okay. I don't know how to answer that.
勘違いしないでほしいんだけど、責めているわけじゃないよ。困っている者を助けるのはいいことだからね。しかしだからといって頼み事をすべて引き受けるというのは、正直なところ褒める気にはなれない。
Oh man, first our friends and now the teacher. I'm sorry. Her piercing gaze is matched by a bitter and sour taste spreading within my mouth. She seems to be genuinely worried about me. She's easy to talk to and, at the end of the day, a really good teacher. Students like her quite a bit. But thanks to her somewhat masculine personality, she's rumored to be a lot more popular with the girls than the boys. She herself seems to be straight, though. This is not important information, unless she might be around.
謝る必要はないよ。ただね、毎回君が仕事を引き受けていては、それが当然と他の子たちが認識してしまうかもしれない。
Yeah, that does seem to be a trend.
私というか、学院としてもそれは本意じゃない。これは昨日のような手伝いだけの話じゃなく、イベントの実行委員なども含めた話だよ。
That was an interesting slip of the tongue.
ああいうものはいろんな子が経験すべきものだし、誰かに押し付けられていいものじゃない。
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
そこに関しては分かってくれるね。
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry.
ちなみに聞くけど、仕事を押し付けられているということは？
If you're asking whether they're bullying me into doing their work for them, then no. You don't have to worry about that. Yesterday, I helped out simply because I had nothing else to do anyway.
そうか、それならいい。いや、よくはないからこうして呼んだんだけど、とにかくあまり安請け合いしないように。
It just makes me think of the exchange between Jesse and James. That's good. That's bad. That's good. That's bad. Sure thing.
ちなみに星名、君は部活とかやるつもりはないの？
Do I have to? A club? Where did that come from? I'm in the second year already, you know?
昨日は特に用事もなかったから図書委員の仕事を引き受けたんでしょ？ならもう少しプライベートな時間が忙しくなればこういうことも少なくなるんじゃないかと淡い期待よね。
You know what club could use more members? The occult club. I'm not really interested in any clubs, and it would be a little awkward to join a club now, halfway through my second year.
もう人間関係は出来上がっているだろうしね。今さら入部しても馴染みづらいか。
That's exactly where this conversation is going. I know it. Exactly. And it's not like I'm a very sociable guy to begin with.
自信満々に情けないことを言うんじゃないの、バカ者。
And it's not like I'm a very sociable guy to begin with. Is that better?
別に部活じゃなくてもいいんだけど、まあいいか。とにかく今後は気をつけるように。以上。
Okay, I'll excuse myself then. Thank you for the tea and ginger.
午後の授業も居眠りしないようにね。
Having told her my thanks, I leave the faculty room. That's yet another person telling me the same thing. There's Kaido, Kariya, and now Sensei. They're all worried about me in the same way. I've been trying not to stand out, but it seems my style of appeasing everyone by doing as they ask has been drawing attention, and not in a good way. But I really don't want to get on everyone's bad side. It's a balancing act. Once when I was a kid, I got a headache for several weeks straight because I did something that gave everyone a bad impression of me. What did you do? Man, was that a painful experience. Anyway, I should be a little more careful. I'm happy everyone's worried about me, but my senses react to that too. I should think about accepting their offers of help more. Might work. With class out for the day, the classroom becomes astir with buzz.
さて帰るか。修二は今日も何かあるのか？
Nope, nobody's requested help from me. I mean... well, kinda.
なんだよ。もしかしてまた何かの仕事を引き受けたのか？
Not yet. No, that's really not it today. I just have something I need to take care of. In the end, I couldn't find a good opportunity to talk to Ayachi-san. Due to her popularity, she's always surrounded by other students. And this really isn't a topic we can discuss in front of others. No, it is not. Do you know where Ayachi-san went?
いや、知らないけど。用事って綾地さんに？
I found her student ID in the library and I need to return it to her. Yeah, kinda. Or I can be cryptic.
ほほう、それはまた珍しいこともあるもんだ。やっぱり今朝のギクシャクは俺の気のせいではないとか？
It's nothing like you think. I was just worried about people seeing us together. It wouldn't take much time to make all the guys here jealous. True story.
ああ、確かにな。昨日だって何を話してたって問い詰められたし、
Mushroom, mushroom.
若菜ちゃんを含めて他愛ない話をしてただけって言ってもなかなか引き下がらなかったもんな。
Small talk is the gateway to a relationship. Just to be sure, you didn't tell anyone about that, did you?
彼女の部活のことだろ。言ってないって。そんな事実が広まったら男どもが殺到するだろうからな。それに
I don't like the way you said Allow me to read your thoughts. It's kind of nice knowing something about her no other guy does. Also, do we not count as another guy?
だから人の心をズバリ的中させるなよ。お前本当に超能力者じゃないの？怖いからやめて。
Well, don't make it so easy. Look, your face totally gives it away, especially when you laugh like that. Uh-huh. But also, I kind of understand how he feels. Anyway, I can't tag along with you today. Sorry. You'll have to go home without me.
そうか。仕方ないな。
See you. I casually wave goodbye and leave the classroom. A few minutes later, I am now standing in front of the occult club I discovered yesterday. I figured she must have gone here since she wasn't in the classroom, but yeah. Somehow, I'm awfully nervous, and I haven't even knocked on the door yet. I quickly take a few deep breaths in order to calm my nerves. All right, time to knock on the door. I muster up my courage and knock, or at least I was about to. A sudden worry crosses my mind and interrupts me. What if she's masturbating again? Valid concern, actually. Yeah, that seems a bit doubtful. I mean, it's still bright outside, and there's a ton of other students around, so normally thinking... But wait, her jacking in the library room was already way beyond normal.
もしもし
Hello. Ugh.
何
You startled me. You startled me. You suddenly called out to me.
ごめんね。でもまさかそんなに驚くとは。こっちがびっくりしたぐらいだよ。
It's just a chain of startling. Ah! Oh, I'm sorry too. I was just lost in my thoughts. So, do you need something?
君はおかけに用事なのかな？もしかして入部希望者？
Why are you in the club? Huh? No, sorry. I just need to talk to the girl here.
あやちさんに？あ、もしかして告白とか？あやちさんかわいいもんね。
Well, no, but yes? No, I'm not here for that. Are you here to visit the OC club too, Togakushi-senpai?
そうだけど。あれ？ごめんね。失礼なことを聞いちゃうけど、話したことあったかな？
No, I just have a dossier on everyone. No, it's the first time we've met. I've just heard about you. The name of the girl standing before me is Togakushi Toko. She's an upperclassman. Like I just mentioned, this is the first time we've met. The reason I know her name is because she's the student council president. Ah, that would do it. She's said to be very kind and very reliable, to the point that she's been elected the student council president. And as you can see, she's very cute and has a bangin' body that her school uniform fails to fully hide. Alright. If you were to describe Ayachi Nene as the idol or the second year students, Togakushi Toko would be the idol of the third years. The student council got a huge surge of applicants after she became president. And yeah, I can understand why.
それで君はさっきから扉の前で立ち尽くしているわけだけど、中に入る？入らない？
I'm waiting for somebody to invite me in.
もし入らないなら少しずれてくれるとありがたいかな。ごめんね。
Oh, no, I'm sorry for getting in your way.
ありがとう。でもいいの？入らなくて。そうだ。
もし一人だと勇気が出ないなら私と一緒に入る？心配しなくても私はすぐに外に出るから二人っきりにしてあげるってば。
That's very nice, but you got the wrong idea. Oh, well, I guess I'll take you up on that.
ガッテン一緒に入ろっか。
Thank you. But seriously, I'm not here to ask her out, okay?
照れなくてもいいんだよ。別に誰かに言ったりしないから。
That's not my secret. Dokakushi-senpai proceeds to knock on the door while giggling cutely.
開いていますよ。失礼するね。こんにちは、綾千さん。
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
戸隠会長。
Ah, so that's how you pronounce it. I figured I was probably getting it wrong. Hello.
星名くん。
Ayachi-san can't hide her surprise at my sudden appearance. Well, that figures.
ちょっとだけ時間をもらえる？話があるから。それは構いませんが、どうして星名くんが一緒にいるんです？
It is very clear she doesn't want to see us here.
星名くんって君のことだよね。
Not important. Yeah, I'm Hoshina Shuuji.
まさか、もしかして学生会に報告を？
No.
報告？って何を？ですから
Mama. No, I haven't. Calm down. I haven't told anyone. You're gonna give yourself away.
でもそれなら一体どうして二人で？
Convenience.
星名くんとは部室の前で一緒になっただけだよ。
That's really it. I sound like a guy denying that he's cheating. No, I have to get serious here.
そうですか。なんかあれだね。綾千さんが動揺するなんて珍しいね。なんだか怪しい匂いがするかも。
Well, this is just gonna keep fanning those flames of suspicion.
でもそれは二人だけの秘密なのかな。かなり大きそうな秘密の予感。それは。
Well, you could say that.
ごめん違うの。別に問い詰めたりするつもりはないから安心して。ここに来たのは他の要件だからね。
Okay, my first thought was that she was coming in to say if the occult club doesn't get more members, they're going to be shutting things down, but I feel like she's a little bit too cheerful for that. But who knows? Maybe that's just her personality.
他の要件とは以前からおっしゃっている件ですか？ほら、私もそろそろ会長を引退して新しい会長に代替わりするでしょ。そのタイミングでここを開けてもらうことになるかも。次にどこが使うか話し合いも必要になるだろうしね。
So, Doko is keeping the room available for the occult club, but the next president might not.
そうですか。
Huh? Why would she have to vacate?
知ってるかもしれないけど、オカルト研究部には綾千さんしか所属してないんだよね。
Okay, so I was right.
去年からずっと一人で新入部員はなし。だから部の規定人数に達していないって問題がね。一人で部室を使っていることに他の学生、特に大所帯の部活や同好会から不満の声が上がっちゃっててね。
Okay, I could see that. So basically, you're kicking her out of this club room?
そういうことになっちゃうね。私としても気が重いんだけど、これも会長の責任だから。
Yeah, I could see that being a tough spot for the student council president.
ということで綾千さん、伝えていた通り。わかりました。仕方ありません。でも10月までに部員数が規定の3人になれば問題ないはずだからね。そこは今年度の初めに言った通りだよ。
Oh, that's actually not that bad. Yeah, so it'll probably be us and I'm not sure who else.
まだ時間はあるから諦めずに頑張ってね。わかりました。ありがとうございます。ということで私の話はこれでおしまい。じゃああとは若い二人に任せてお姉さんは退散するよ。
Don't say it like that. You're only a year older.
タイタ。あ、でも学院内ではやらしいことしちゃダメだよ。
Of all the things she could have said. I keep telling you, that's not what this is about.
ではでは。
Oh my god. Alright, bye. Togakushi-senpai waves goodbye with a smile and leaves the OC clubroom. And as a result... So, how's your day been? It's just the two of us left here. A lot of guys would kill to be in this situation, maybe even literally. There is a dagger on the table. I shudder to think what would happen if everyone found out about this. Except this time. Oh no. It's the girl in front of me who looks ready to kill. Oh no, and there is a dagger on the table.
それで何の用ですか?
Two things. It's about yesterday.
昨日やっぱり夢じゃないんですよね。
No, it was not. Yeah. Sorry, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. But hey, you looked very pretty. I mean, I couldn't help but be captivated by... Why are you saying this?
もうダメです。殺して、いっそ殺してください。
Okay, she's internalizing it. It's not being directed onto us yet. Oh, let me take that back. I was just trying to make you feel better and chose the wrong words. Sorry. Really, I'm sorry. I'm pretty crap at talking, so my attempts at cheering people up usually have the opposite effect. I get a bad taste in my mouth. I should just stop trying and cut to the chase. I came here for another reason.
一体何なんです?
Here, it's your student ID card. You dropped it in the library. I came here to bring it to you, and also... During class, you seemed worried about what I might do, so I wanted to talk things through with you.
話ですか?
Right. But I didn't want to do it in the classroom because what if the others overheard us, considering the, subject matter.
そうですね。
What happened yesterday was 100% by accident. I just so happened to be in the library at the time. I know I should have come out and said something while Hisashima-sensei was there, but once I missed the timing, it felt like I couldn't anymore. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry I, peeped.
いえ、私も悪いと言いますか、責任は主に私側にあることはちゃんと分かってますから。
Blame for everybody. I swear to you that I won't tell anyone about yesterday. In fact, I'll try my best to forget about it entirely. But I honestly doubt I can.
ですよね。
I shouldn't have said that last part out loud. You heard that? I'll try. I'll really try to forget. I'll drop this topic forever and not mention it to you or anyone else. I'm sorry for bringing this topic up again.
いえ、平気です。わざわざありがとうございます、星名くん。
I hope that will at least give you some peace of mind. Besides that, I don't want this to sound tacked on, but... Ayachi-san?
はい、何ですか?
This may be none of my business, but are you troubled by anything? I can't promise that I'll be able to help you, but I can at least lend an ear to your worries.
あれは違うんです。別に悩みとかストレスじゃなくて、事情がありまして。
Are the circumstances what you call what happened in the library? Circumstances?
はい。ちょっと特殊な事情が女の子にはあるんです。
Is that so? Huh. Okay. Sounds rough. Circumstances that make her pleasure herself in the library, huh? How very interesting. Yeah, that's a load of bull. Sorry, Ayachi-san, but I find that a little hard to swallow.
こんな心配をされるなんて変な女だと普通じゃないと思われてる。どうしてこんなことに。
It's okay, there's something wrong with us too, so it's fine.
私が悪いんですよね。
Hayachi-san mutters shakily to herself, her face bright red. I'm starting to feel sorry for her. I can't make out everything she's saying. In fact, I can't make out any of it because there aren't the words on screen. But she's definitely freaking out. That much is clear. Anyway, I won't tell anyone. I promise you.
ありがとうございます。
I'm not sure you should be thanking me in this situation. Honestly, I have no idea how to react anymore. This is beyond awkward. All right then. I think I'll be on my way now.
いえ、ちょっと待ってください。
Huh? Did you hit your shin? Following a really loud clonk, Ayachi-san crouches down and clutches her knee. Ooh, ah. It seems like she banged her knee against a table leg pretty hard. Oh, you're better than me. I would have had such a string of expletives coming out of my mouth. Are you? No, I guess you aren't. Want me to go fetch some salve or something from the infirmary?
平気です。
Oh,
痛い。
you want me to rub it? Now that I've seen this side of her, I wonder if Ayachi-san is secretly a really big klutz. All sorts of stuff has been scattered around her on the floor. Tarot cards, a small decorative skull, Ayachi-san's writing materials, and so on. The stuff on the corner of the table probably fell off when she banged her knee against it. Here, I'll get those for you. You can just sit there and recover.
すみません。
You don't need to apologize. Make the table apologize. I just hope nothing's broken. Like her knee? I bend down and start returning all the things from the floor to the table. So what's the matter, Ayachi-san? Why did you stop me when I went to leave?
いえ、少しお話をさせてくれませんか？
Go for it. Chat? With me? Wait, you mean...
星名くんと少し話がしたくて。何か困っていることは本当にないですか？
Quid pro quo. Oh, right. It's about that. Well, I don't know. I can't really think of... Oh? There's an unusual object among the things on the floor. It's some kind of decorative glass item? Or a bottle? It has a very pretty artful design, and there's something shining inside, though I don't know what. Is this some kind of fortune-telling prop? I reach out for the alluring bottle. This is really pretty.
それは。
But then something strange happens. Huh? What's happening? It's shining? What a mysterious light. It's different from your standard LED light. It's a soft light that makes me feel anxious just looking at it. It's warm, yet cold and pitiful. My chest tightens up at the indescribable mix of emotions it evokes. What is this light?
何？それ、どういうことですか？
I don't know. Huh? How should I know? Wait, you don't know what's happening either?
そんな風に光るなんて、私も初めて見ました。一体何をしたんですか？
I was drawn to it like a firefly. I can't help it. It's so beautiful. Nothing. Really, all I did was pick it up. The light grows stronger during the course of our conversation, until finally, it bursts into a brilliant flash. Oh god, it's a neuralizer. Whoa! Light fills the room and paints my vision white. I reflexively cover my eyes with my arm. Ah, so bright! A mysterious sight is waiting for me once I regain my vision. Is it a fairy? What is this? Countless small feathers flutter around us. Where did they come from? Why are they shining? These aren't ordinary feathers.
羽？まさかかけら？でもどうして？
What kind of fragments? Soul fragments? What are these? I cup my hands to try and follow the movements of the feathers. I managed to catch one and bring it to my chest. Ooh, something happened. What is this? This feather is ridiculously hot. Why would a feather be so hot? And yet, why is my body growing so hot as well? It's like the heat of the feather is flowing into me. I try to fling the feather away, but I can't move. More and more feathers gather in my cupped hands, and then they sink into my palms. Huh? What happened? Did I fall unconscious? Oh no, all of my Pokemon fainted. My vision just suddenly turned white. What? Was that someone's voice? Oh, I wonder if these are, what, Nene can hear. That wasn't Ayachi-san, was it? Nope, that's definitely somebody else. A starter? Is that about a sports team? What's going on? Oh, I wonder if she collects everybody's troubles. My question goes cruelly ignored, and instead...
どうしてみんなの前に立つと緊張しちゃうんだろう。もっと堂々としたいな。
Another voice?
やった！まさか本当に高安くんが私のことを好きで付き合えるなんて。どうしよう。すごく嬉しい。
Do I know him? Who the hell is Takayasu? No, I do not. And what the hell is going on anyway? Why is some random girl telling me about the dude she started dating?
まさか本当に浮気してたなんて。どうして裏切ったの？
Oh shit, was that the last guy? The visions ignore my questions and continue playing out, one after the other. All of them about different people, none of whom I know. Their emotions flow into me along with their voices. Jealousy, anxiety, joy, sadness. With each new voice comes another strong emotion. They're piled up and forcibly mixed, but none of them blend together. Holy crap. This is a level of discomfort that doesn't begin to compare with what I usually feel. It's like hot oil flowing down my chest. I think I'm gonna be sick.
星名くん。しっかりしてください、星名くん。
Ayachi-san? I suppress my nausea and force my eyes open. Quick, get me some more ginger. In front of me is Ayachi-san, staring at me out of concern. The countless feathers dancing through the air are now nowhere to be seen.
平気ですか?
Been better. Yeah, I'm okay. Actually, no, I'm not. Ugh. I guess I'm still affected by that waking dream I just had. I feel pretty sick. So, what just happened? Were those feathers part of your fortune-telling show or something? Where did they all go?
さっきも言ったように、私にも何が何だかさっぱりで。
First episode and we already have a mystery.
それに羽は消えたというより、星名くんの体の中に沈んでいったように見えましたよ。
So, I take it that's not a normal occurrence. Like, inside me? So I wasn't just seeing things?
はい、幻じゃないはずです。私も見ましたから。
I don't know if that makes me feel better or worse. Then what was that light in those feathers? I just touched that glass bottle and light suddenly... I can't put my finger on what exactly, but something is off about the bottle. Something's different about it compared to how it was before. It's empty.
こんなことが起きたのは初めてで、おかしいです。本当に一体どうして。あれ?
Ayachi-san? What is it?
ない、かけらがない。
Well, that sounds bad, but have I at least reached my perfect form? Fragments? Oh, right. What felt odd about the bottle is that it's now empty. I was right. So, wait. Where did its contents go? Inside of you?
どうして
一体どこにかけらが、今まで集めたかけらが。やっぱりさっきの羽は。
Oh, did I just screw something up? Ayachi-san really wears her emotions on her sleeve when she's flustered. That's unexpected. This is a surprising side to her. I've always considered her to be much more graceful. Ayachi-san, you need to return to your please calm down.
そういえば、さっきの羽、星名くんの中に入っていきましたよね。
Seems like it. Huh? Oh, yeah, it seems so. Though I don't know what happened since I fell unconscious.
意識を失っていた時、変なことはありませんでしたか？
I've seen some things, some stuff. Let me think. I guess my body grew weirdly hot. Besides that, I saw some kind of waking dream, like I was hearing auditory hallucinations.
幻聴ですか？
Yeah, they were voices from people who were frustrated or angry about something. There was also someone who was happy about hooking up with her crush being Takayasu-kun, I think. She was super happy and... Whoa!
それ、間違いありません。私が今までに集めたかけら。
I don't know what you want from me. Ayachi-san?
返してください。お願いですから。
Look, I have no clue what you're talking about. Stop shaking me. Oh crap. This is bad. My lunch is coming back out.
やっぱりあの羽は心のかけらで、星名くんが取り込んでしまったんです。
What are you talking about? Explain yourself. No, first stop shaking me. I'll be in trouble if you keep shaking me. You have to stop.
困るのは私の方なんです。心のかけらを返してください。
Please stop shaking me. This is hard to do. How am I supposed to? Oh god, it's happening. Things are gonna get ugly if you shake me anymore. This is bad. Let go of my neck. I'll let it all out if you shake me this much. All of it.
出して、早く出してください。いっぱい出してください。
It's gonna be the strong max incident all over again. It's coming up my throat. Oh my god, it's coming up. No, don't shake me.
返してください。
Whatever that sound is supposed to be, I'm assuming it's regurgitation. Oh my god, I'm saving that clip. I need to save that clip, and that is going to be something I use repeatedly.
ごめんなさい。取り乱してしまって。私。
And I lost my lunch. No, it's okay. Yeah, it's all good.
それで、気分はどうですか？
A bit better now that I've thrown up, though I'm still a little queasy. It was close, but thankfully I managed to hold it in until I got to the bathroom. Oh, good. There is no way I'd throw up on Ayachi-san. I was really wondering. I thought that's exactly what was going to happen. I believe I managed to hold it in, but I didn't get any on you, did I?
はい、それは大丈夫です。
Oh, thank God. Okay, that's good. So, back on topic. You were demanding that I returned something to you. Heart fragments, was it?
はい。
Those are what disappeared from inside the glass bottle, correct? And I've absorbed them.
はい。
I don't know what to make of that. What are these heart fragments?
その前に、正直に答えてください。星名くんは、魔女ではないんですか？
A witch? I take it that's not a code word.
心のかけらは、言葉通りです。人の心のかけら、喜怒哀楽をはじめとした強い感情の一部です。
I didn't realize fun counted as an emotion.
その微妙そうな顔、やっぱりごまかしているわけじゃなさそうですね。
So you've been gathering those heart fragments?
はい。
I see. Normally I'd dismiss the whole concept as total nonsense. Except... Ayachi-san looks at me, stone-faced. She's serious. And I can tell from my ability that she's being completely earnest. There's no sign of her messing with me.
やっぱりこんな怪しげな話、簡単には信じてもらえないと思いますが。
Oh, well, what should I say? It certainly does sound unscientific. But I did see those feathers go inside me, so I don't think you're lying or delusional or anything. I'm just trying to process it all.
そうですよね。せかしてしまってごめんなさい。
Oh no, this is better than what you were doing earlier. The shaking was really too much. Hey, that's fine. It just shows how important this is to you. I want to ask you something. Are those feathers the only reason you think I've absorbed your heart fragments?
いえ、もう一つ。さっき、高安という名前を口にしましたよね。
Yeah, I did. I heard that name at some point during my waking dream.
でも星名くんは、その名前に心当たりはないんですよね。
That is correct. Yeah, that was the first time I've ever heard that name. Is that someone you know?
はい。高安先輩は、この学院の3年の先輩です。
Ah. Oh, really?
つい先月、同じクラスの女子と付き合うことになったらしく、初めての彼女で非常に喜んでいたそうです。
Oh, good for them. You know an awful lot about that.
占ったんです。その高安先輩の交際相手である女の子の恋愛運を。
Ooh.
それでどうすれば付き合えるようになるかアドバイスも。
Good thing you didn't tell her to ride the cyclone. So that was something she did as part of the occult club?
無事交際できるようになって、その時の嬉しい気持ちの一部をあの瓶に。
Okay, but why? So then what I heard was...
かけらに宿っていた感情と言いますか、記憶を読み取ったんじゃないかと。
I'm guessing she has to collect a certain number of heart fragments for some reason, but I don't know why.
他にも聞こえたりしませんでしたか？例えば、試験の点数が悪くて困ってる人とか、友達と喧嘩してしまったとか。
No, neither of those two.
だったら、部活のレギュラーが取れなくて悩んだり、恋人の浮気に関する悩みはどうですか？
Yes. Yeah, I heard those. One was mad or maybe jealous because they couldn't become a regular or a starter, and the other was upset by their boyfriend cheating on them. So basically, these are all problems girls came to you with and you helped resolve?
はい、そうです。
Then you're offering counseling here at the occult club in order to gather those heart fragments?
はい、そうです。
I see now. Her hiding this fact must have been the reason why I perceived something was off when she said she wanted to help with my problems. You said those heart fragments are strong emotions, right? Then that means you're able to gather some whenever you help someone with their problems?
はい、大まかには。人の心はとても繊細で、バランスが重要になります。ですから、強い感情に偏ると、バランスが崩れて良くないんです。
Ah, okay.
仮にそれが嬉しい気持ちだったとしても、大きすぎるとバランスが崩れて、反動が生じてしまうので。
Okay, I'm seeing the similarities to Cafe Stella now. Side effects? You mean like how some people who really love their work will grow apathetic once they retire?
そうですね。そういう人も含まれると思います。ですから、心にはバランスを取る必要があって、そのために余計な分を回収したものが心のかけらです。
Cool, okay. Huh. I more or less understand everything she just said. I'm pretty sure, at least. I can tell she's not lying. I saw those feathers enter into my body, and I heard those voices for myself. But still, this is all uncharted territory for me. I have an endless amount of questions. Ayachi-san,
はい。
let's say that I fully believe you for the moment. How am I supposed to return your fragments to you?
あ、それは。
I'm guessing you don't know. You have no idea, do you?
はい。
feel like I should be sorry. It's okay, you don't have to apologize, but now what? I'd love to give them back to her, but I can't do so if I don't know how. Utterly stumped, the two of us fall into an awkward silence. Then, with almost perfect timing, someone knocks on the door.
はい。
まだ残ってるの、あやち。
Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen.
で、星名じゃないか。
Did you join the occult club? Hisashima-sensei? What are you doing here?
それはこちらのセリフだ。君の方こそ何をしてるんだ、こんなところで。
Well, you see. Well, you know, for stuff.
変なことしてないだろうね。
This isn't the comedy club. Not doing anything wrong here.
それよりも先生、どうかしたんですか？
Everything's fine. We're all perfectly fine. How are you?
特別棟を閉める時間。部室の鍵を返却して早く帰りなさい。
もうそんな時間ですか？
She's right. It's dark outside.
事前申請なしでこれ以上遅くなるようなら部活停止になりかねないぞ。
Oh, geez.
ですが。
Ayachi-san, staying here won't get us anywhere anyway. Don't you think it's better if we calm down for now and think about this later? That's not ominous at all. Way to say that in front of the teacher.
そうですね。わかりました。
話はまとまった？だったらほら、早く帰りなさい。
I like how she didn't even question it. Just rolling with the punches. So, what's the plan now?
さっき言われた通り、ちょっと落ち着いて考えてみます。それに相談もしたいですから。
Do you have a mentor? You have someone you can talk to about this?
はい。私に心のかけらのことを教えてくれた人に。
Oh, cool. Did we get to meet this someone at some point? I guess we should call it a day then. Alright, I'll be on my way home. What about you?
このまま直接行こうと思います。
That's fair. Just tell me if you learn anything new or want to try something out. I'll return those fragments to you if I can.
わかりました。ありがとうございます。念のために連絡先を教えてもらってもいいですか？
Alright. Oh, yeah, of course. I take out my phone and exchange numbers with her. I never thought I'd exchange numbers with such a cute girl. Damn, that's pretty exciting. Circumstances notwithstanding. Though I shouldn't be too happy about it considering the situation we're in.
何かわかったら連絡させてもらいますね。
Alright. Oh, it's already dark. So let me see you to that person's place.
いえ、すぐ近くですから平気です。それじゃあ、さようなら。
Okay, well, I tried. Oh, okay. See you. With our goodbyes out of the way, Ayachi-san takes her leave. Seeing how much she's panicked, I guess those heart fragments were really important to her. I'd like to return them to her, but how? That is the question. I have no idea what to do. And so, that's how we start the adventure.
サノバビッチ。
今度こそレギュラーに。絶対レギュラーになるんだから。
Alright. Well, I think this is a good place to stop this first episode. I know it's been a little bit of a longer one, but I really kind of wanted to get a little bit into the story and figure out what the circumstances we're dealing with are. And I'm pretty happy with how far we've gotten. I know the pacing's a little bit off, but I'm trying to learn everybody's names and figure out the pronunciations, so that's going to take me a little bit. I'm liking it so far, though. I like the characters we've met. I like Shuuji, from what I've seen so far, too, and I'm eager to learn more about these circumstances. At this point, we know what the heart fragments are, but how do we go about extracting them, and are there repercussions for him having absorbed them inside of himself? To him, I mean. Like, what's that going to entail? And of course, I think at this point we probably met at least 2 of the protagonists? Potential romantic interests, rather, I suppose. And then I think a couple of side characters as well. Like I said, I'm going into this pretty in the dark, which is fitting, because we're ending this episode in the dark. Well, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you're looking forward to seeing more of this series. For now, I am one half of the Bridge Boys, signing off.